Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Geometric Sniper Z. This game's currently available in the Xbox Store for a price starting at $4. It is on sale at the time of recording this, so you can still save a little bit of money. It's developed by YAS Studios, published by Silesia Games, and is a interesting little kind of lightweight sniper game. This is the second game in this series to hit Xbox. The first one had you killing bad guys. This time you might be helping bad guys as you go on the fight to kill and slay a bunch of zombies. As you go throughout the game, you're going to be given certain missions to save various people, and based on who you have to save, you might have to, do some very tricky and evasive things. The game features a nice variety of arsenal and zombies that ramp up in difficulty and different things that you have to encounter. As you can see here, we got some pretty big, tough fat boy zombies, so you're going to have to really work at finding out the best way to kill them, but also while saving the people that you need to take care of. They're going to be hidden somewhere on the map. You've got to find them, and you have to get them to wherever they need to go. In the case of my current mission here, I have to help locate the individuals and also get them onto the helicopters safely with rescue. So you're going to be scanning around this giant, kind of like Where's Waldo's seeking map, until you figure out what you need to do for your current objective, and then once you figure out that out, you then just need to do everything in your power to save the individuals, kill the zombies, and complete out your mission. Along the way, while you're playing the game, you're going to be given opportunities to get upgraded gear, different weapons, and various other commodities to make your life easier. The game features a decent bit of arsenal, so you're going to be able to have a lot of fun with things from exploding guns, electrical weapons, machine guns, and just a good variety of content, drones, and all kinds of stuff in between. The game ramps up its content pretty well and keeps you feeling rewarded with the types of things that the game has to offer, as well as the unique levels. It's almost like you're playing a gigantic version of Where's Waldo, and you're just kind of rinsing and repeating. Now, you want to make sure along the way that you're not doing things like this and accidentally killing the people you're supposed to save, otherwise you will fulfill your mission. Meet your mission objectives, and you'll be able to continue on throughout the game. You'll get a neat little reward screen that gives you supplies, so you can then buy additional stuff in the in-game store. There's some cosmetic stuff, doesn't really matter too much. But speaking of other things you can do in the game, there are two other modes. There's Survivor, where you're basically trying, almost like mini endless waves kind of a thing, keeping people alive. But one of my funniest modes the game has to offer for me that stood out is a mode called Runaway Zombie. This is a mode where you become the zombie and your goal is to infect everybody. It's very passive, as there's no real time constraints while you're playing this mode. You just get to play the mode, and all the other zombies can kind of infect everybody else for you as well. So it's a nice mode that you can kind of just idle around with and not have to stress too much about, and you can just have a little bit of fun dodging somebody who's trying to kill you. And it's kind of a neat little role reversal that has a little comical capabilities to the game, but it's it's different. I wish it was a little more challenging. The sniper for the game mode is kind of stupid, as I could just sit and hide behind buildings and then inevitably just have the game auto-complete out everything for me, as the zombies will sit and just infect everybody. But it's still a nice little comical twist, and I hope on maybe a future iteration of the game that the developers find a way to maybe re-implement some of this mode to a future mode, as it could be a lot of fun and add just a good bit of content and variety to the game that just gives you just a little something else to do, and for me was actually a pretty standout mode. Overall, this game features very easy and basic controls to kind of pick up and play, and it's one that's not too difficult in the sense of being able to play the game. It is a very difficult game, so keep that in mind, that this isn't the easiest thing to sit and pick up and play. You're going to have to use a lot of patience, finesse, and practice to become the master of your specific levels, all while just going through the entire game, trying to unlock different cool weapons and just a variety of content that the game does have to offer. It, for me, is definitely a standout, cheaper Xbox game, so it's an easy kind of no-brainer when it comes to recommending if this is a game that I think you should consider picking up for $4. It's a lot of fun. It's weird, it's different, it's a neat like seek and find sniping experience with very easy and basic controls. I would consider it borderline kid friendly because you are killing things, but it's got very like easy and appealing graphics, so it's not one that's going to sit and make you have to struggle too much or worry about super bloody content. So that's definitely a thing to note for the game. One thing I will say is they didn't make it really easy to quit missions, so kind of once you are in a mission, you're committed to that mission, or you're just going to kind of have to easily figure out the navigation screens. So that's one thing I think they should definitely kind of make a little easier to navigate. There's not a lot of accessibility options. There's a ranking kind of system, kind of there, but kind of pointless at the same time, so kind of take that as content with a grain of salt, whether it's something that you think is even going to add value to the game. But again, it's there. Don't really see what value it adds, but it's there. But overall, Geometric Sniper Z is not a bad game. I definitely think it's an improvement from the last Geometric Sniper game, and it's well worth checking out for $4. Outside of that, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd love to hear what you think. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your support. Outside of that, I hope to see you again soon.